Hello YouTube, and welcome to our Wednesday update edition of Driving Up Stocks. I noticed today I'm wearing the exact same Superman shirt that I did for last Wednesday's update. I assure you I did wash the thing, but just for a little variety, since I'm not actually driving this time, I'm trying a different camera angle with my setup here, just kind of playing around with things just for a little bit of variety. That way you're not thinking that this is exactly the same video as last week. So plus maybe we can play around with it a little bit in this format. The big thing I want to talk about, the last video that I posted, I talked about a potential merger with AMC Theaters and Amazon. I also talked about the JCP bankruptcy. So I want to do a couple updates on those real quick. And first of all, thank you. That ended up being, right now, I think it is my third highest viewed video. Definitely the quickest. I have 3 videos that are over 100 views. Small time here, I'll take it. I love it, absolutely love it, especially since a lot of the discussion that we've been doing lately is that views are really down on YouTube right now. So I will take that. My other 2 videos that have over 100 views took, I don't know, at least 3 to 4 months to get to 100 views. So in 3 days, I got over 100 views. I think last time I looked, I was at like 113. So I will take that all day, every day. So now getting into that update, there's some news. Was it Benzinga? Benzinga posted an article yesterday stating that there may have been some confusion on that Amazon may have actually had AMC Network in mind instead of AMC Theaters. So they reached out to all 3 to try to end the rumor and speculation, and all 3 came back with the exact response that we do not comment on rumor. So not a whole lot of update on that one. It's cool either way. I mean, for selfish reasons, I'm hoping it's AMC Network and not AMC Theater, only because my stocks that I have are on the Robinhood app. And even though I have the ability for fractional shares, what happens if there's a merger? For instance, recently Sprint and T-Mobile merged. I ended up just getting paid out for my share of Sprint stock. I think Sprint was trading at like around $8 a share when that merger closed. Everything went final. So I think it was trading at $8 a share. I was just paid out $8 by Robinhood. I did not get $8 worth of T-Mobile stock, which I would have actually preferred because I believe T-Mobile is a dividend stock and I would take that fractional dividend. So I would have loved that. So selfishly, that's why I don't want to see this merger take place if it is the theater chain, because I'm big on AMC Theater. I've talked about that in a lot of videos. And the unfortunate thing is, I don't think the AMC stock. Well, actually, you know what? It might. I might not be selfish. Okay, everything might work out in the wash. Well, everything might work out in the wash. I don't know, because what may happen is a lot of times when those mergers get closer, that stock starts to go way up. For example, Sprint was trading around $5 a share, and like I said, ended up trading around $8. So that might work out for me because my average cost is like $6.30 on my AMC stock. I own 3 shares right now. And eventually that price is going to go back up. It's trading around $4.69 right now. Eventually that price will go back up. Don't know if it'll ever get to that $6.30 range again. But I would like to, since I'm not probably going to get a fractional share of Amazon for my 3 shares that I own of AMC, I'd like to at least break even on that. But like I said, as it gets closer, if it is AMC Theater, that stock price might go up and I might actually end up making a profit off of it. But again, I'd rather have that fractional share. Amazon is a growth stock, meaning they don't pay a dividend. So you're looking for that, maybe long term they might end up paying a dividend, but you're more looking for that growth and that value to increase over the years. So we can see that play out. So, for selfish reasons, just on the surface, assuming that the stock price is not going to go up, I would prefer it to be AMC Network that's getting bought out. But we'll see how it plays out. We'll see how that plays out. Another thing is Amazon struggles to be consistent on their profitability, and taking on AMC theaters right now, that's a lot of debt. AMC's in trouble right now. They have a class action lawsuit that I've talked about where when they bought out Carmike Theaters, what was it, 3-4 years ago, they didn't disclose all the financials properly. So they do have a class action lawsuit against them. They did bring on some debt at that time, and never fully recovered when all this went down. I mean, they said they have enough money to pay the bills through, I think it was June or July. So theaters around here are set to reopen. Our local theater here where I'm at in Ohio, we have one that's about 15 minutes away that's like old school style where the ticket prices are still really cheap. They're set to start doing some things. Like tomorrow they have a thing where you can come in and basically pick up like a theater package where they're giving away like popcorn, candy, sody pops, that kind of stuff. So just to kind of start getting some traffic through. The actual theater itself isn't open for any viewings yet, but we're inching our way towards that, and they'll be open in limited capacity when they do reopen. So the theaters are starting to open, so they should start getting some revenue generated. The other one is JCP. Sounds like that bankruptcy filing is going to go through. That is supposed to go through. I filmed these videos on Thursday. That's supposed to go Friday. What is tomorrow? Friday the 15th. That's supposed to go. It's going to be, I believe, a $450 million bankruptcy filing. From the little bit that I read on CNBC, they're going to get it in 2 installments. They're initially, like tomorrow, going to get $225 million to start paying some of this stuff. But this isn't like a Toys R Us bankruptcy where the stores are going to be closed. They're still going to try to make it work because there's a couple of different kinds of bankruptcies, which I'm not knowledgeable enough. I'd have to read up on those. I know there's like Chapter 11, Chapter 13, and they mean different things, obviously. I might have to do some reading on those to really talk in depth about those. But it sounds like this is the type of bankruptcy where they're just trying to get like debt protection. And kind of get some of their debt wiped out or help with their debt, but the stores are going to remain open in some capacity. Probably close more stores, probably going to be a lot of layoffs, so that's really unfortunate. Let's see. So yeah, they'll get the first $225 million to start paying off certain debts and reallocating, and then there are going to be certain terms and conditions that they have to meet for the lender in order to get that second $225 million installment. So, keep your eyes open on that one. And actually, JCPenney stock is the reason I have decided that I just need to quit my freaking job. If you remember about a month ago, like I had originally bought into pennies on for a swing trade. I don't know, I probably spent 30 cents, 32 cents a share. I'm up to 36 shares right now. My average cost is 28 cents. But about a month ago, while I was working, we were working at home at the time, but I was still doing work. I missed an opportunity where they shot up to like 34 or 35 cents a share. And then, of course, it dropped back down into like the mid-20s. So now that I got my average down yesterday early, while I was working, it shot up again to 30 cents, so I could have at least got a little bit of profitability out of it, but now it's back down to like 18 cents. A lot of that stuff dropped throughout the day yesterday. That kind of started off strong, and then everything just kind of by the end of the day. I think I had one stock in the green when everything closed last night. So still looking to get rid of that one. Again, that's another one I'm hoping as things start to go through, this bankruptcy money comes through and all that, that stock price will start to go back up so I can at least break even. That Bitcoin halving really did nothing. They had a strong run over the weekend on the cryptos. But then that died off. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, it was down again. Yesterday late, it started to go back up. So hopefully, maybe Thursday, Friday, I can sell out of my Bitcoin and Dogecoin. I'd like to get rid of at least those two. My Ethereum and Litecoin, I think I'm going to be stuck with them for a while just because they were a much higher dollar. Well, Bitcoin, it dropped a couple $1,000s during all this, but it's getting back up. But it's moving up more quickly, whereas Ethereum and Litecoin are moving up very slowly. So those are going to be a struggle to get back up to where I can at least break even on those. But the Dogecoin and Bitcoin, I think I'll be able to sell out on those probably by the weekend. And we're 10 minutes into this and I still haven't given my update amount. So last night, Wednesday, what was Wednesday, the 12th? I'm at closing, 13th, whatever it was, at the close of business. I was at $168.16. So we are down from Monday. We're down, well, from last Friday's close, we're down about 3.5%. Monday, when we reported, we had been up about 3.5% for the week. So basically everything that we were up at Monday's update, we're back down. Now, still going from Friday to today, or whatever it is, whatever I did my math on, I am still up from last week. Like 1% or something like that, or from Monday, where we opened up on Monday, I'm still up 1.5%. So not doing horrible, not doing too horrible there. Trying to think if there's any other news. Yeah, I do have one dividend coming in, Realty Income, that is set, I believe, to pay out Friday the 15th. I am up to 5 cents for my dividend payout on that one. I have increased. I'm over 0.2 of a share. I actually might, if things stay about the same, because it's trading today. It traded all day under $50. So if it sticks that way through Friday, I'll probably throw in my $10 for the month, my initial investment for the month. Get that in there so that maybe Monday I can increase my position there. The other thing I wanted to talk about, Robinhood announced today that they're going to have the option, if you have fractional shares, to do recurring investments. So what that means is I can set a schedule so that, like I'm talking about AMC a lot in this video, I can set that every month on the 15th, Robinhood buys $10 worth of AMC, or one share of AMC every month on the 15th, whatever the price may be. So it's just another one of those ways. They're getting to where you can do the dividend reinvestment, so that if you, like where I'm getting my 10 or 5 cents from Realty Income tomorrow, in this case I wouldn't probably be able to do it. I haven't read that much into their dividend reinvestment because I don't do it right now. But I know for the fractional shares, you have to buy a minimum of $1 worth of the stock, and so obviously it's not going to pull in a nickel. So I don't know. I'd have to read more on that one, but it'd be similar to that, where every month you can set up a schedule. If you hear some sound, I apologize. It's really starting to rain right now where I'm at. But they do have those recurring investments that are available now. That's just getting launched, so I don't think right now I'll set anything up on that. We'll wait until some of this volatility dies out, after things get open and we kind of see how things are going to land. But it is a nice option. Glad that's available. Hopefully we'll be able to take advantage of that in the future as we start to increase our investments more to further grow our portfolio. Rain's getting pretty crazy, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. Before I close out, I haven't done a shout out in a while, so I would like to give a special shout out to my good friend Sarah over at Miss Sarah 2487. I will link her channel above. I'll throw out probably her latest video. I'll throw her down in the description also. But she does a wide variety of things. She does some fun, like, story time videos. She does like a beauty guru type things. She is an author. She has 2 poetry books, so she does some videos on poetry. Just I mean, she's not just locked into one thing that she does. So very good variety. Of course, geez, the rain stopped just as quickly as it started. That is creepy. Hate when that happens. It just freaks me out. I don't know why. But anyhow, yeah, check out Miss Sarah's channel. Very supportive. Love her to death. just very bubbly, very happy person. So appreciate her, support of the channel. We love the heck out of her. It's great back and forth on Twitter now and then. So if you get time, check her channel out. Want to try to get into the habit of making sure we're doing some shout outs. Try to, again, we're all about spreading the positivity, spreading the love. So we want to help each other out, support each other when we can. So I appreciate you all tuning in. I hope you have a great rest of your week. Hopefully your trading week is going well. Let me know if you pick up on any news that I miss out on any of these stocks. Again, check out, my good friend Sarah when you get a chance. So we will see you probably Monday, I'm assuming, here for our next update where we let you know how our trading week ended and how our next trading week starts off. Because as you know, many times Monday mornings, pre-market, things go sky high, and then they immediately friggin' drop right at the opening bell. So, thanks for tuning in. Again, while we, even though we are parked, you are supporting us while we are driving up stocks. So until next time, I am Cody. Thank you all so much. Have a great rest of your week, my friends.